Half of 2025 is already gone, and if you're still searching for the perfect mobile game that runs completely offline, no Wi-Fi, no ads, no interruptions, this video is for you. Whether you're stuck with no signal, traveling, or just looking to kill time without burning your data, here are 10 of the best offline mobile games that work flawlessly in 2025. Let's dive into the list. First up, we have the mesmerizing Alto's Odyssey, developed by Snowman. This game is all about calm vibes and smooth gameplay. You play as Alto, a sandboarder gliding through vast, shifting desert landscapes, and you'll experience everything from rolling dunes to ancient temples and hot air balloon jumps. But don't let its simplicity fool you. The game features dynamic weather, beautiful day-night transitions, and some surprisingly tricky mechanics. You can wall ride, flip, bounce off balloons, and chain tricks together for big points. There's no story pressure, no enemies, and no timers, just endless sandboarding. And the soundtrack? It's one of the most soothing ambient scores I've ever heard in a mobile game. Plug in your headphones and it becomes almost meditative. It's completely free to play, works offline with zero lags, and doesn't bombard you with ads, which is rare. Whether you've got 5 minutes to spare or want to zone out for an hour, Alto's Odyssey is pure offline perfection. Available on both iOS and Android, and it runs smoothly even on older phones. A must download if you like relaxing but beautiful games. Next, for the cozy gamers out there, you have Stardew Valley. This game is like therapy. Originally created by a single developer, ConcernedApe, and later ported to mobile by the Secret Police, Stardew Valley is a full-blown farming RPG that works beautifully offline. You inherit your grandfather's old farm and move to a quiet town where you grow crops, raise animals, fish in lakes, mine for resources, craft items, upgrade your home, and even build relationships with the townsfolk. Yes, you can get married and start a family, all offline. But the magic lies in how peaceful it is. There's no pressure. You go at your own pace, decide what kind of farmer you want to be, and just exist. You can spend a whole in-game season just fishing or decorating your farm. It's not free, around 600 Indian rupees or $5, but it's worth every rupee. No ads, no internet needed, and no microtransactions. Just you and your pixel paradise. If you want a meaningful offline game that lasts hundreds of hours, Stardew Valley is unmatched. Available on both iOS and Android, and still one of the best-rated mobile games of all time. Now let's shift gears with something intense, Dead Cells. If you're a fan of fast-paced action, pixel-perfect combat, and dark roguelike worlds, you'll love this one. Developed by Motion Twin and published on mobile by Playdigis, Dead Cells puts you in the role of a failed alchemic experiment trying to escape a cursed island. Every run is different. When you die, and trust me, you will, the level layout changes. It keeps the game super fresh, even after dozens of hours. You get to unlock a massive arsenal of weapons, swords, bows, fireballs, shields, grenades, and you'll need to master parries, dodges, and combos to survive. The game feels tight and responsive, even on mobile. This is a premium game, costing around 700 Indian rupees or $8, but it's a complete experience, no internet needed, no pay to win, and you get the same rich experience as PC and consoles. It's tough, but super rewarding. If you want an offline game that gives you an adrenaline rush and real skill building, Dead Cells should be on your phone today. One of the most iconic mobile games ever is Shadow Fight 2 by Neki. Even in 2025, it's still one of the best offline fighting games out there. You play as a shadow warrior who must defeat powerful demons to reclaim his physical body. Sounds simple, but the game combines RPG mechanics with classic fighting. You unlock weapons, upgrade armor, learn new martial arts techniques, and challenge boss enemies. What makes it unique is the visual style, everything is in silhouette. It's stylish, minimal, and makes the action look super smooth. Every kick, punch, and slash feels impactful. The campaign is long, the gameplay is satisfying, and the controls are intuitive, especially for touchscreen. It also doesn't need Wi-Fi, so it's great for travel or offline zones. It's free to download, with in-app purchases, but you can enjoy the full campaign without spending a dime. If you like story-driven action and want a more tactical offline experience, Shadow Fight 2 is a classic you shouldn't skip. Up next, something for the puzzle and strategy fans, Mini Metro. Developed by Dinosaur Polo Club, this is one of those games that looks super simple, but gets deep really quickly. You're given a blank map and a few train stations. Your job is to draw metro lines that keep a growing city connected. Over time, more stations appear, passengers pile up, and you have to expand and optimize your network to avoid chaos. It's strangely relaxing, despite the challenge. The visuals are clean and minimal, and the background music dynamically changes based on how well you're doing, which makes it feel almost musical. No ads, no internet, no distractions. Just smart strategy, offline. You can pause anytime, try real-world cities like London, Tokyo, Paris, and keep improving your routes. It's a paid app for around 250 Indian rupees or $2.99, and worth every bit if you enjoy games that make your brain work without stressing you out. Easily one of the most unique offline puzzle games ever made. If you've ever screamed at your screen because your chicken got hit by a truck, you've probably played Crossy Road. Developed by Hipster Whale, this game became a viral hit years ago, and guess what? It's still super fun and fully offline in 2025. The concept? Simple. Tap to move forward, swipe to dodge, and try not to get squashed by cars, trains, or fall in water. Sounds easy until it's not. The randomness and speed of obstacles make it super addictive. But it's not just the gameplay. The voxel-style graphics are colorful and clean, and there are tons of quirky characters to unlock, from a zombie, to a wizard, to a flipping kangaroo. What makes this great for offline play is how snappy it is. You can open it anytime, play for 30 seconds or 30 minutes, and it always delivers that quick burst of fun. No lags, no waiting, and no Wi-Fi needed. It's free, available on iOS and Android, and still one of the best offline time killers that even your grandma can enjoy. Ready for pure chaos in the best way possible? Soul Knight by Chili Room is an offline dungeon crawler that mixes action, humor, and an insane variety of weapons. You play as a hero exploring randomly generated rooms, blasting aliens, monsters, and robots with everything from laser guns to frying pans. Seriously, there are over 400 weapons in the game, and each one feels totally different. What's really impressive is how smooth it feels on mobile. The twin-stick controls are tight, the combat is fast-paced, and the pixel art gives it a retro charm that's hard not to love. And yes, you can play it completely offline. It also has local multiplayer if your friends are nearby and have Bluetooth on. The game is free with optional purchases, but you can absolutely enjoy it solo and offline without spending anything. If you love games like Enter the Gungeon or Hades, but want something more compact and mobile-friendly, Soul Knight is a must-have. If you're into first-person or third-person shooting games, and you want the console-like experience without an internet connection, then Cover Fire is for you. Created by Viva Games, this offline shooter is surprisingly cinematic for a mobile game. You're dropped into a futuristic war zone where you lead a resistance team against an evil corporation. There's a story mode, sniper missions, zombie survival events, and best of all, they all work offline. The graphics? Honestly impressive. Explosions, slow-mo headshots, environmental effects, it feels like something out of a PS3 era game. The controls are optimized for touchscreen, with a mix of tap to shoot and drag to aim mechanics. It's free on Android and iOS, but with optional purchases, nothing required for full offline story access though. Perfect for travel, bad signal areas, or just some stress relief after a long day. If you want a high-action offline shooter that feels premium, Cover Fire should be on your list. How about a fairy tale with a twist? In Once Upon a Tower, developed by Pomelo Games, you're a princess who's not waiting for a prince. Instead, you grab a massive hammer and start smashing your way out of the tower, from the top floor all the way down. It's a vertical platformer where you descend through enemy-filled levels, smashing bricks, dodging traps, and avoiding dragons and goblins. Each level is procedurally generated, so no two runs feel the same. The controls are super simple: swipe left, right, or down, and the progression system lets you unlock stronger characters, power-ups, and better weapons. The art is cute, but the gameplay gets surprisingly challenging after a few levels. Offline performance is flawless, making it a great time killer wherever you are. It's free on Android and iOS, lightweight, and perfect if you want something fun and empowering with a feminist twist. We're ending on a classic, smash hit by mediocre, and know the game is anything but mediocre. It's one of the most visually satisfying and hypnotic mobile games out there, and it runs entirely offline. You move through a futuristic tunnel and throw metal balls to smash glass obstacles in your path. The sound design is brilliant. Every crash, ping, and shatter has the perfect crunch that's incredibly satisfying. But it's not just pretty, it requires focus and rhythm. As the pace picks up, you need to time your throws perfectly to stay alive and keep collecting ammo. It almost feels like a rhythm game at times, with the audio and visuals syncing perfectly. There's a free version and a premium unlock that gives you checkpoints and extra features. But even just the base game offline is enough to keep you hooked. If you want a game to completely zone out with, that's equal parts beautiful, meditative, and challenging, Smash Hit is the perfect offline escape. And that's the list. 10 of the best mobile games you can play without internet in 2025, from calm sandboarding and farming sims to intense shooters and brainy puzzles. Let me know in the comments which one you're downloading today, or if there's a hidden offline gem I missed. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell so you never miss another game worth playing online or off. Catch you in the next one.